Hello, hello. How is everyone today? Let's just jump right in here. Yeah, it's Rodechi from Near Reincarnation. How did you know? But yes, hello everyone. I was kind of bored and I figured I had time, so I thought, why not continue this wonderful game? Hey, Crystal. You are absolutely correct, Jane.
Well, looks like we don't
I'm
have
going
any
to shit.
choice.
I'm doing this the hard way since I don't want to use the Stream Deck again and fuck everything up. And unfortunately, I forgot that step.
Yeah.
Sure does. Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go. Oh, so it's a kitchen.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious? The exit? I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
No, this is not Danganronpa, although it's dangerously close sometime. It is basically anime Saw though, so I mean, at that point, it's six of one, half dozen of the other. Also, heck yeah, Crystal.
No good.
What? Nice of the audio to not match the subtitles
Anyway,
there.
let's take a look.
Hey,
What's that?
Well, to be fair, Zathiel, they're supposed to be kidnapped from, their daily lives. So theoretically, this is just, how they normally dress.
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you.
And they're all from different walks of life, so.
I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
let me see that. I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, hold your horses.
What did you figure out?
Yeah, no clue what Lotus's deal is.
This is handy.
See? We came in here. Now if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
Sure. I can totally read this map.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Santa's real, and he's kind of an asshole.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
In the previous episode of this, he basically went on a rant about how much he hates four-leaf clovers, because he knew about the leaf language of clovers and how each one supposedly stands for like faith, hope, love, and luck or something. Then how he just absolutely
That means
hates
the
all
key
that.
card is somewhere in here, right?
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Okay.
So yeah, while the bulk of the game is basically, visual novel, there are some other parts of the game here, like this escape room sequence. See, appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. Yeah, it's definitely investigation time. If you flip these over, they look like cats. Thank you, Junpei. So yeah, 9 appetizer plates, 10 soup plates. So this should be A plates? Ah, meat plates, finally. Now then, onward with our investigation. So, Zathiel, since you weren't here for the first part here, this is June, who is our childhood friend who we just happened to meet up with after we, both got kidnapped.
A rusty knife? I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
It's futile.
Futile?
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really.
I just wanted to be depressing.
I was just thinking about futility.
Huh? Why were you thinking about futility?
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
Oh no.
The Titanic?
Not the Titanic again. Also, hello, Vox.
Yep.
And I did nothing, Crystalline.
Have you
Nothing.
ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
Oh yeah, Zathiel, we're on a cruise ship, and it may or may not be the Titanic, either that or its sister ship.
No, I haven't. What is it?
Hey, there was room for Jack on there.
In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel was published. It was called Futility. It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson.
So yeah, well, this isn't exactly Danganronpa. They do have incredibly niche topics that they know about.
The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it. It wasn't, though. The name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time,
I will neither confirm nor deny if this is Titanic time travel.
size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself, and the cause and the location of the damage. Everything matches the Titanic almost exactly.
Yeah, the nationality of a ship.
It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen.
I mean, did it have to go through, like, customs? Did it, have to
But this
take
book was
tests?
written 14 years before the Titanic sank.
Oh my god.
But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There were 2 other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead, both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote 2 stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, 2 ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Yeah, right?
Right, I knew you'd say that. But what if Stead had some sort of special powers?
Oh my
To
god.
be more specific, what had the ability to do automatic writing.
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic.
I mean, in a way, it could be an autobiography. Maybe they, got possessed by the spirit of themselves in the future. Who knows?
When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet.
Oh, Vox, that's the entire premise of this series.
So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
That's not it.
Yeah, it was Moby Dick himself.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit.
He was possessed by the Titanic.
He was doing the possessing.
Oh.
What are you smoking?
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
Why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Huh? But
Come on, let's get back to it.
Ah, our word is a rusty knife. Finally. Why does it just say cheese? Just incredibly non-specific cheese. Sadly, we can't pick up the cheese, so we can't cut into it. However, there is a whetstone here. Exactly, Vox. Look, I've played enough Pokemon. I know that if there's a trash can on a cruise ship, it has some leftovers in it. I love how they don't get along at all. Hey Alano, hope you have a good lurk today. Zafio, I confirm nor deny anything. Ah, finally, we can do some grilling here. Perfect. It's a card reader, finally. Yeah, I mean, you could use Trubbish. Trubbish would probably love some trash. Ah, a rusty bolt. Trubbish. And Garbodor or whatever. Yeah, Trobbit. Trobbit loves trash. So time to oil up this rusty bolt. Look, it was Zythiel who said it, not me. I was clearly being sarcastic.
Oh, it's cold in here. What is this place?
Are you blind? It's a freezer.
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me.
I mean, to be fair, Lotus isn't really dressed for the freezer.
I'll freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
But
Huh?
Well then.
no! Why did it suddenly close? Ah! The knob's frozen.
But why?
Well, time to escape the room within the escape room.
It looks like the pipe next to it broke, and...
Hey, Lotus! You're out there, right? Open the door!
What do you want? What's going on?
The door won't open! Try opening it from that side, please!
Oh, fine. If you say so. Hold on.
You don't suppose Lotus locked us in here, right? Like, why did the door close? Doesn't matter if the pipe bursts if the door's open.
It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
Oh, Zathiel, the later games escape rooms get absolutely off the walls crazy.
Oh.
God damn it.
Anyway, let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
Two heads are better than none. I'm
Exactly.
sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just take a good look around this room, okay?
Right.
Ah, finally, pork. Junpei. Oh, me oh my. Hell yeah. Time to just crush up some dry ice.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees.
Yeah, everyone knows that.
Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
Oh, how do you know that?
Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off.
Uh,
Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
boss fight.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
It is kind of weird.
I mean, I know we're freezing to death, but I mean, we might as well, you know, learn about some stuff.
But it can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure.
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
That's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one.
See, that is weird.
Zathiel, I hope you're taking notes.
Water's a
Yeah,
liquid
sit on it.
between
Exactly.
32 degrees and 212 degrees. So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Huh?
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Hey, Emozu.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Ice 9?
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author.
Yeah, just in time for chemistry.
But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
You missed literature, though, so I will have to dock your grade for that.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yup.
Yeah, ice pencil. I'm glad that's your takeaway.
Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin?
Well, have any of you?
For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it, but whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip.
Oh my god.
Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds.
Oh my god. Scientists? Seeds? All scientists are birds.
Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance.
Also, no, Mozu, we literally cannot have this conversation later. Look, it's on her mind right this second. And she'll forget all of the trivia as soon as we exit the freezer.
With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed.
Oh my
It didn't
god.
end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is, all glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize.
You know what, Zathiel? Maybe. She watched a lot of science shows on TV, and she was like, man, if only I had like 8 other people that I could share this trivia with. But then the ninth man blew himself up, so you know.
But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like, how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating in some way that we can't sense. And now it's happening everywhere.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. But, what does that have to do with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad.
That would be bad.
If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees, man,
it'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland.
Badooch.
I freaking hate the cold. So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here.
Selfish, isn't he? Ice Nine is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
So there's one last thing to grab in here. Some rope. And a water bottle. So, since they made such a big deal about, you know, it has to be an airtight container for the dry ice, now we have a water bottle with dry ice in it. Hey, Magpie! Hope you have a nice lurk. How is it gonna stay against the doorknob? Well, simple. We just tie a rope to it.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice, and make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, that's set. So, what do we do now?
We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
A small rock. Huh. A small rock.
Junpei, I don't think he literally means a small rock. I think it can be pretty much anything.
Alright, this ought to do the trick.
Ah, some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
Alright, guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, there is. Look, right here. We can hide in there. Come on, get inside, quick.
Ah, of course. It all comes
All right,
full circle.
Here I go. 3, 4, 5.
Junpei,
Counting the wrong way.
Oh, oops.
Junpei, baby, sweetie, please.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
Sorry, dude. Alright, for real this time. You guys ready?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
Alright, here I go. 3, 2, 1.
Jumpy! The ice on the door! Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone.
The blast must have shattered it.
Yes. Alright, let's see if it opens.
Hooray! We're out!
Ah, finally, out of one escape room into another.
Move! Oh, god damn it! Hot, 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 hot! Fuck!
Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die.
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
Lotus. I mean, if they died in there, then you would have died.
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too.
Exactly.
If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door, but I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
Fine, but there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so. If she really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside. But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well that's alright. As long as you understand.
Hey, Gabit. Have a nice lurk.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
Thank you, Wolfen. Thank you. I feel so congratulated for escaping the escape room. So now, our next goal here, we have a chunk of pork with this tag in it, you know? Time to throw that baby on the grill. So now we have to cut it. Well, might as well use our trusty old whetstone and knife. So we're using whetstones. We're grilling meat. Is this Monster Hunter? C plus 10 plus F. So yeah, as evidenced by our handy dandy little note over here with the corresponding plates, they have given us a code in hexadecimal. And over here, we have a keypad. So C, of course, is, I believe, 12. 10 would be 16, and F would be 15. Add all that together, and you get 43. Ah, finally, the Saturn keycard. We love us an H.
I think we've been here before.
The elevators are over there, so that means...
We went into the kitchen through that door and came out on this side.
That means the map was right.
Thank goodness.
Looks like.
Then let's use it to plan our next move.
Next move?
Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here, don't we?
He's right. let's get started.
From the looks of it, there are 4 possible routes. Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D. First, A and B.
They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped.
Yeah, there were 2 doors. But they were both locked. We couldn't open them.
Now, Route C. This goes all the way to the main staircase.
That means it's door 5, one of the numbered doors.
Then do you think we would meet up with the other 4 after this hallway?
No, I don't think we will.
Why not?
Look, there by the stairs. See how the gate is opened? When we went into the kitchen, it was closed. But it's open now. What do you think that means?
They opened it.
Most likely.
And if we take Route C, we're going backwards.
That would be pointless.
Then that means...
Route D, then.
D it is.
D for down.
Yup, Route D.
Then we're set. Everything looks okay here.
Let's check the next deck just to be sure.
Yeah, just like I thought. D-Deck is totally underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
At least the water level hasn't really changed.
Small comfort.
May as well head back to C-Deck.
What else is here?
There are 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs, just like the floor above.
Hold on. These are kind of different. See? There's a card reader on the side.
Another strange mark.
Ah, great. Now we have to find key cards to use elevators.
Hey, look! It's Lotus's symbol.
Huh?
See? It's the woman symbol with horns on it.
Damn, got her.
That seems like... Oh, ouch, 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 ouch!
What was that about the mark again?
Nothing.
This is a Mercury symbol. The horns symbolize the wings on Hermes' staff.
Sure.
Hermes, herpes, whatever.
Santa. Santa baby, please.
If we can't get this thing to work, these elevators aren't going anywhere.
In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it.
Probably.
I guess we can't get on then. Let's just disregard the elevators for now.
How about this hallway on the left?
Whoa, there's so many doors.
Damn it. If we try and search all these, the sun's gonna go down before we've done half of them.
I think the sun already set.
I have a feeling this ship is the only thing that's going to be going down anytime soon.
I mean, you have a point, Junpei.
That's even worse.
Well, we can come back to this hallway later.
Yeah, this is definitely a Scooby-Doo hallway.
Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we?
Time to head back to the stairs.
And now the right hallway.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them.
All right, let's start with this one. Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it. What?
Of course. This room.
What the hell is this?
Every cruise ship has this room.
This place is huge.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
Is this a hospital?
It definitely has the smell.
Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end. The left door says 3.
Mm-hmm.
The second door is blank, but the third has a 7.
Mm-hmm.
And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Checks out.
Why is the second door blank? That seems kind of strange, don't you think?
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
Oh, it's no use.
Well, of course. If it was that easy to open these doors, what would be the point of the notary game? We have to activate the red, or the numbered doors won't... Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Look, the display on the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you remember? The red at the central staircase? If no one was inside, it said vacant.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But this one,
There's nothing on it.
right?
I wonder if it's broken.
Only one way to find out.
It's not responding.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
None of them are working.
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
I knew it. They're broken. Zero sure sucks at maintenance.
No, that's impossible. You really think Zero, who prepared all of this, would make such a stupid, simple mistake?
Why is the red not red? Well, the same reason the dead's not dead.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain why this thing ain't working.
I believe the bottom of the device has been removed.
Snake!
And
Hey,
Ace.
Clover! 7!
How?
How did you end up here?
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information.
Yeah, Zero from Drakengard 3 is the one who did all this.
There you have it. Our half of the story.
Okay, let me see if I got all this straight. When you guys got here, the bases for the Reds were already gone.
And you looked all over this room, but you couldn't find anything.
So you figured that there might be something in the hallway with all the doors.
So you went and had a look?
Yeah.
And while you were looking around, you heard voices.
Hey, sweetie. So far the internet's pretty good. Zero dropped frames. Thank goodness.
Uh-huh. So you followed the voices and came back here.
I guess at the moment I'm still using the Ethernet though. I didn't, try using the Wi-Fi. So at least there's that,
Indeed. And that was how we found you.
Why don't we check those 3 reds again, just in case?
You're right. Huh. There's a long, thin gap on the bottom. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
Well, what about that hallway over there? Isn't there anywhere else we can go?
No, there isn't. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
Yeah, on one hand that's good, but on the other hand, it just kind of sucks because I don't know. It makes me wonder what the hell is actually going on with our internet.
Hospital rooms. That's what's behind all those doors?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
Oh my, you'll be my Ethernet cable.
There was an astrological symbol engraved near the keyhole, however.
See, I thought you were the kind of person who more enjoyed being plugged into than doing the plugging,
I was able to get a good feel of it. I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter.
Not again. Those goddamn things are everywhere.
I wonder what they all mean.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
Oh, okay, Zathiel. Also, yeah, the Gigantic.
The Gigantic?
We remember hearing about that.
What is this gigantic?
The Gigantic. She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. Actually, the Titanic had 2 sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk.
Okay, but Seven, how do you know this?
What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gordain bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself, which was impossible, of course. It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean, but the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical...
So you're saying this Lord Gordain bought this ship?
Yeah, at least I think I...
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
Pipe down, just pay attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So, I just figured.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. As much sense as anything else.
Don't tell me that's your only reason.
No, I've got more.
Like?
Well, I mean... I don't know.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Memory isn't back?
Yeah.
Your point being?
Wait, was I the only one that didn't know? Why?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up.
What?
Oh, we love good old amnesia tropes.
Huh. A bell.
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway. 10, 11, 12. Huh, 12.
It's midnight. Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
We don't have any time to screw around. Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
We've looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Don't freak out. We've already searched 4 of them.
Wow.
4 rooms?
We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
There are 48 other rooms?
Maybe?
I love that non-committal maybe.
Alright, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yeah.
Yes!
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah, sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right.
Then let's do this. It's a 1. I better get back to the others.
I love the weird CG doors.
Huh? What are they doing over there? What happened, guys?
Jumpy, look!
Vacant? Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well,
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know?
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here.
Have a nice lurk, Vox.
That means I was the first one back, but the missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see. You're right. It's in there. What about the other 2?
They're the same.
Let me take a look. It's just as you said. Alright, I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Correct.
none.
Huh. Wait a minute. Where's Snake? Does that mean that he found them?
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
But whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
Maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
I mean, he has a point.
That's impossible! Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see.
Fair enough. Also, speaking of which, Scythiel, did you hear about the new Metal Gear collection and the remake of Snake Eater?
So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible. I'm gonna go look for him.
Hey, hold on, Clover. Wait! Well, that didn't work.
I hope it's good.
Damn it. What should we do now?
That's all I can say about it.
Well, the red is working now.
No! We're not leaving two people behind! We should go look for them!
Oh man, this ain't good.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
Santa, you're kind of a dick. Has anyone ever told you that?
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only 5 hours left.
Let's split up.
All right, I'll take this direction.
Then I shall look that way.
I'll be over here.
See you all later.
All right, we should go too.
So the entire premise of this is that, you know, there's 9 people who wake up on this cruise ship, hospital ship, whatever it is, and the place starts sinking. And apparently the story goes that the Titanic sank after 9 hours, you know, and so after 9 hours, this place is also going to sink. So it's our time limit to get out of here, pretty much, before we die.
Yes, let's go! But where should we start?
Let's see. How about the casino on B deck?
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
I'm just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
Oh, Lotus, I don't like you, but, you know, might as well.
Is it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't we team up?
Team up?
Yeah. What? You need me to explain it to you? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Why?
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8.
So 11, 19, so 1 plus 9 is 10, so 1.
Our digital route would be 1. But there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
We can't go through 3 because we don't have Snake. We can't go through 7 because that would require 2 Junes.
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
What? Isn't that easy? 7.
Oh, if we add 7, 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7 equals 26. The digital root of 26, 2 plus 6 equals 8. Wait a minute. What about the other 4? Ace, Snake, Santa, and Clover.
Well, why don't you add them up?
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10. And 1 plus 0 equals 1. The digital root for those 4 would be 1.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Of course I know that.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
Of course not. What kind of woman do you think I am? Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them, couldn't we? Then we wouldn't really be leaving them behind.
Don't try to lie to us. I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Really? Why do you think that?
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left.
Yeah, Lotus, you're pretty shifty.
Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Well, you never know until you try.
No, you're not thinking this through. Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Yeah, that's right. The digital route for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
That's right.
Or we can just leave Lotus. But,
Unless
you
we
know.
bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. That's all you have to say?
Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
That's impossible. Are you being serious? And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the numbered doors, right? The number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. No. Wait just a second. You're skipping over a really big detail. Is that really okay? That means 3 people will die in the end. Are you okay with that? That's just...
You think I could have a moment alone? There's some things I need to think about.
That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation.
Yeah. Well, regardless, let's just focus on finding Snake for now, okay?
Yes, you're right. We can think about those other things later.
Exactly.
Yeah. Alright, where should we go next? Let's go take a look at the first class cabin. It's really close.
Oh, poor Clover. You see, Zathiel, Clover is Snake's sister.
Look, I know you're really worried, but...
Alone. Alone.
Hmm?
I said leave me alone! You're so annoying! Just go away and leave me alone! Just looking at you guys is pissing me off!
Well, dang.
Go away, okay? Just go somewhere else! Stop bothering me! Why are you still here? Didn't you hear me? Huh? Fine, forget it. If you aren't gonna leave, then I'll just...
Alright, let's go, June.
Yeah.
Poor Clover.
We really need to find Snake, for Clover's sake. So, where do you think we should go next? Hey, why don't we go back to C-Deck? We can take a look at that hallway with all the rooms.
Okay, let's get going then.
Oh, it's Ace.
Hey, Snake! Where are you? Answer me if you're there!
Let's go.
Ah, hello there.
Oh, Ace.
Snake is... Well, that's obvious, isn't it? I assume you haven't found him yet?
Yeah, doesn't seem like you're having any luck either.
I really wonder where he could have gone.
Well, wherever he's disappeared to, we must find him as quickly as we can. For Clover's sake.
Right.
By the way, do you think Clover and Snake are really siblings?
Why would you say that?
Why? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? They don't look alike at all.
Junpei is... It's anime genetics. Don't worry about it.
Yes, you know, now that you mention it, they don't. Still, there are a great many siblings who do not look like one another. It certainly isn't rare. At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible. The clock is ticking. We really can't afford to waste any time. Very well. Let's get back to the search, shall we? You can leave this area to me.
All right. Let's go, Jumpy.
Something about that was... I'll think on it later. Like Ace said, finding Snake is our top priority. All right, where should we go next?
Might as well go back to the hospital
Why don't we go back
room.
to the big hospital room.
Okay, let's go then.
Hey, wait, that's... Santa? What are you doing?
What? You can't tell? I'm checking out the red.
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but
Who do you think did it?
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
It was you.
I think it was probably Zero.
Why?
Isn't that obvious? He's the guy who set this whole thing up.
You don't think that should mean the opposite? Seems to me like that means he didn't do it. I mean, who do you think took that stuff out in the first place?
Probably Zero.
Yeah, exactly. Then why the hell would he put him back in after he'd taken them out himself?
I don't know, to keep us at a specific pace. Come on, Santa.
It just doesn't make sense. Why do all that work?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So, what happened then? Who put that stuff back in the Reds?
So, in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
Bingo! We have a winner.
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Yeah,
But why?
no idea. Maybe if they come clean on that, it means we'd find out something else. Something bad.
Something bad?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding. Of course, it could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
Exactly.
You think maybe they did something to Snake?
Yeah. Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You've gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
Well, it's a good thing I don't trust you, Santa.
And that's that, I guess.
Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched. And we can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, it's not here. We need to get moving.
We don't got a choice. We're not gonna find Snake.
Oh, Zathiel. Well, at the very least, I trust you, so,
There's a problem, though. We've got to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yes, I have a proposal. Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes.
Oh, Lotus.
You've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind. If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind. But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave 1 person out, then only 1 person will be left behind.
Then you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind.
Yes, we do. Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best solution. If the other 6 are to survive, then 1 person has to sacrifice themselves.
No, that's too cruel.
I mean, it's cruel, but this entire game is cruel.
What's so cruel about it?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Then what's your plan? Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
That's not what I meant. We shouldn't sacrifice anyone.
I told you, that's impossible. Wake up.
Whoa, whoa, calm down, you two. Look, what Lotus is trying to say is you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
Exactly. That's how democracy works.
Oh, you're more like cool, Zathiel.
And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote. What do you think?
No, that's terrible.
I'm not asking you. Shut up. What about you, Santa?
Me? Well, I agree, I guess.
All right, that's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. 7.
I can't say I agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice. If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Oh, glad to see you get it. If I can get 1 more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover? Hey, Clover. Your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors. We've searched everywhere, but we didn't find him. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow? Let's go look for him together, okay? If we sacrifice 1 person, then we can go look for him. You agree with me, right?
Okay.
The motion carries. Now,
Oh,
let's
Lotus.
start a vote too.
That won't be necessary. I will stay. That should solve our problem, yes?
Ace, what are you saying? No, you can't do that. That won't solve anything.
Yeah, sacrifice Lotus. Just turn it back on her.
June, I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Huh?
I trust you. Each and every one of you. I believe you'll come back for me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's optimistic, and then there's just nuts.
Ooh, what do you got for lunch, Mozu?
Those doors only go one way. You go in, you don't come out. If we go through them.
You won't be able to return, correct?
Yeah.
True, but that will not be the case once you've escaped from the ship.
What?
Please, I beg you. Once you've escaped, come back and rescue me. Ideally, within the time
Ooh,
limit
salmon
Zero has
burger.
given us.
I'm not really much of a fish person, but that still sounds pretty nice.
No, that's ridiculous. There's no way we could get back in time. We've only got 5 hours left. We don't even know where the hell we are. How on earth are we gonna find someone to come and rescue you?
Then, perhaps you would prefer to stay instead of me? Or perhaps you would be willing to leave June behind? You see, there's no other choice. Then I see we've come to our conclusion. Go on. Don't worry yourselves about me. Go, quickly.
Good. Let's accept his kind offer then.
Good. I think this is the best for me. Perhaps I'll be able to take a nap. It may be my age, but I get tired so easily these days.
Well, what are you waiting for? We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up?
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
7.
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening to you guys talk.
You too, Santa?
What a dick.
I have to find my brother. Wait, all of you. Let's just calm down and think about this. There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be. Right, Jumpy? Say something.
Yeah, let's think. There's gotta be another way.
Fine. Forget about it. I'll figure it out on my own.
Poor
Ace!
June.
Come on, Ace. Please stand up. You can't give up yet. We just have to sit down together and think about this. We'll figure out a way that we can all get out of here. Ace! What happened? Ace, say something.
I'm all right.
How are you all right?
This.
A syringe? Soparil beta. What does this do? Did you use this?
Yes. It's just anesthetic. I'll be fine.
My man's just injected anesthetic into himself for fun.
Anesthetic.
I found it earlier while we were searching the hospital rooms. I thought it might be useful later. I didn't think I'd be using it on myself.
Why did you do this?
Hey, a gift shop. I hope you're doing well today.
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a nap.
Hydrate, you got it.
I really am very tired.
Ace.
Is there something you want to say? I just like to sleep a little. Could you keep it down?
No, don't, Ace. Don't fall asleep.
You feel warm, so comfortable. I think I'll have a nice dream.
Ace! Ace!
Honk shoe.
Let's get him up on a bed.
Well, we really don't have a choice now. We can't let his sacrifice go to waste,
Hey, Elinksa. How are you doing today?
right?
Like you even mean that.
You say something?
No, nothing.
Yeah, but we're not done choosing yet, are we?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, we haven't decided who's going in what door.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's true.
enough of this screwing around. Let's decide. You first, Lotus. Which door do you want?
I want door number 8. It's the same number as my bracelet number.
Got it. You're 8. You're next, 7. Which one do you want?
I'll take 7. I can't get along with that old lady.
Do you know what 7? Me neither.
What? What did you just say?
Who, me? I didn't say nothing.
Oh, you're gonna get it next time.
Look at all of these cuties here in the chat.
All right, who's next? Junpei, which door do you want?
I wish to be in door number 7.
I think I'm gonna go with door 7.
Okay, 7 it is.
Yes, gift shop.
Yeah.
But also, you are cute as well.
All right then. That means June's got to go through 8.
What? Why?
What?
If the 6 of us are gonna keep going without leaving anyone behind, there are only 3 ways we can do it. Have 3, 5, and 8 go through 7, and 4, 6, and 7 go through 8. 4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3,
Oh,
6,
thank you for the
and 8
follow.
go through 8. Or 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and 4, 5, and 8 get 8.
I love how they can just do all this mental math just, you know,
There are no other combinations.
just at the drop of a hat.
In other words, 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors.
You know, gift shop, I am on Spout's computer. I can actually add the very same Christmas command.
Get it now?
Oh no. You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again for a long time.
Hey, come on. You're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again. We gotta split up, but only for a while. This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5 doors, remember?
Oh my goodness, Blue Thunder, hello.
We got split
How are
up
you
then
doing
too,
today?
But we all met back up. I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible.
Doing good, just chilling? Heck yeah. We love just chilling.
He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise.
Yes. Promise?
You guys are done, right? Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 8 and Clover can take 7. Any problems with that, Clover?
Whatever.
All right, we're ready to go then. Let's move.
Heck yeah.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
It's open.
Let's do this!
Hurry!
June.
Jumpy.
What the hell are you doing, Junpei?
Doors only stay open 9 seconds.
Only 81 seconds left! No time to waste, guys! Let's get moving!
Yeah, Zythiel, since you weren't here, they have all swallowed a bomb, apparently.
Look! The door on the left! I can see the dead!
So they have to hit these deactivation devices. Because otherwise the bombs will blow up after 81 seconds.
It stopped. It stopped. This is the second time we've gone through one of these numbered doors, but
Yeah, Blue Thunder, if you're not aware, this is basically Anime Saw. It's kind of ridiculous.
you never really get used to it.
I would have thought a guy your size would have bigger balls than that.
What? What the hell did you just say? Say it again! I dare you!
You have no...
You little... You wanna die?
I'd like to see you try.
You fucking brat. All right, let's go.
Hey, calm down, guys. This isn't the time for this. It's not gonna do us any good. Wait here for a minute, all right? I'm gonna go see if there are any other doors. We just came through this door. And of course it's shut tight.
Of course.
There's a short hallway on the left here, and an iron wall. I doubt I can get through it.
This door's the only option we've got, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
Hey, something's written on the door, on that iron plate.
It says operating room. If this thing's telling the truth, there could be body parts inside here.
Ooh.
Well, this is probably not going to be pleasant.
Well, there's no point to standing around. Might as well go in and see what's waiting for us.
Exactly.
What's wrong?
No, it's nothing. Let's just go. Huh?
What the hell is this?
Why don't we take a look?
Hey, Clover!
What?
Clover!
Oh no, Clover.
Hey, what's wrong?
What the hell is this?
Is this a corpse?
We should probably take a closer look.
Yeah.
This is...
What the hell? That's just a huge doll or something.
Doll? You're right. It's only a doll. Man, it really scared me.
Well, I guess it would have been weird if you actually had any balls.
Damn.
Shut it! Don't you start with me, fatty.
Oh, what's this? You want a piece of me, short stuff?
Yeah, bring it on, you whale!
Hey, guys, not again, okay? Seriously, knock it off. Jeez. Anyway, it looks like he's got something the two of you could stand to have a little more of. I'm talking about a heart.
Ha! Got him.
Oh, this? You mean on his chest?
Yeah.
Why would there be a heart in a doll?
I don't think it's a doll.
You think maybe it's like a medical mannequin or something?
Oh, hey, a pickle. Nice seeing you here. How are you doing?
Or maybe it's got more personal uses?
7. 7, baby, please.
Anyway, how about we take a look around this place? Let's go.
Okay.
Sure thing.
Oh, hell yeah. I absolutely love this series, even though it's just absolutely batshit. Let's see, so... An operating table. So let's see. We'll start out over here. Scalpel. Excellent. Could have sworn there was a way to look at that. Let's see. And over here we have some forceps. Oh, hello. Poor Lucy. God, I love this game's soundtrack so much. Also, hello, Gamner. Hope you're doing well today. Ah, fake chest, finally. Just woke up? Heck yeah. I'm guessing that's like an old-timey autoclave kind of deal. Just sterilize. Let's see. Let's head left first here. Actually, since we have some forceps, let's just take out this organ. There's something in it though, so time to combine it with our scalpel here. And we found a key. Inside a lung, the perfect place to find a key. So let's see. We go to menu here. We can go to file. And one of these somewhere is theoretically about what to do here. Also, hello, Ika. How are you doing today? We're just vibing with some, there's one that said medical record? Did not even notice it. Let's see. File. Oh yeah, sure enough, medical record. Let's see, medical record found in the preparation room. It has records for 2 mannequins. John and female named Lucy. Each mannequin's total weight and the weight of their individual parts. Yeah, for some reason I wasn't expecting it to be so high up. Yeah, I absolutely adore the Zero Escape series. I play through them every so often, and I just... they're all so good. Even though they definitely have some really shitty moments, too. Let's see. Got red, blue, purple. We have, of course, red, blue, purple. But it doesn't seem like we can do anything with those just yet. And over here, have a door that's locked with a keyhole. We don't have the key for it yet. Now, let's check over this way. Chemical closet, huh? See, iron is 1, salt is 2, water is 3. Of course, iron's just an element, so it only has 1 atom. Salt, NaCl, that's 2. Water, H2O, that's 3. Carbon dioxide, ammonia, ethanol. Before we delve too deep into that, it's time to, you know, take a look around. Carbon dioxide, CO2, there's 3. NH3. Good old ammonia, so that's 4. C2, H5, OH. It's ethanol, so with the grand total of 9 atoms. So, for one, let's grab some red liquid here. Yeah, like, some of these I could kind of see. Like, I could maybe remember ammonia, but yeah, especially in Seven's case, it's kind of weird just because he can't remember anything. So, of course, we gotta enter 3 numbers, and of course, we have 3 question marks. So, we got good old carbon dioxide, and then ammonia, and ethanol. And our reward? Finally, an arm. And a heart. That's all she wrote.
You think we should go back?
Yeah, I think that's probably best.
Yeah, we're armed and ready.
Hey, Seven, what's up?
Oh, well,
Is that a medicine bottle?
I got curious about it. Here.
Ethylene diamine tartrate?
Yeah, that's right. CDT.
We love EDT.
What kind of medicine is that?
It's not medicine. I think it's an industrial strength detergent.
Why would they have something like that here?
Well, probably to clean stuff up.
Yeah, come on, Junpei. Use your brain.
Clean what up?
Fuck if I know. Still, it looks like it's cleaned my brain up.
What, you remember something?
Yeah. Well, I remember a story about EDT.
We
Happened
love
about
random
50
stories.
Years ago, there was this factory somewhere in America making big old EDT crystals. They were making it to sell as an industrial strength cleaner, like I told you before.
Mm-hmm.
But a year after the factory started up, something strange started happening with the crystals they were building. Water molecules started attaching themselves to the EDT crystals. This made them into a sort of mutation of the original crystals, called a hydrate.
Yeah, we love exposition. Kind of like how we were. Yeah, we already did chemistry class once today, but you know, sometimes you just gotta double dip. You know, look, we learned about how glycerin started crystallizing randomly, so let's learn about EDT.
Once the crystals turn into a hydrate, though, it's useless as a cleaner. The factory had to just dump the crystals. As a hydrate, they were useless. But it didn't end there. After that day, the same thing started happening in EDT factories everywhere, even ones nowhere near that first American factory. They'd been making crystals the same way, the same materials and the same equipment and environment. But now, all of a sudden, every single crystal they formed turned into a hydrate.
Oh my god. So yeah, this is exactly what happened with glycerin, only in reverse.
In fact, ever since that day, no factory anywhere has been able to make a pure EDT crystal. Even in EDT research done years before, they'd never gotten a hydrate. But after it happened at the first factory, it just spread. It was like, man, how do you say it?
Like the molecules were communicating with one another, transmitting information in a way humans couldn't perceive. This phenomena spread throughout the world, right?
Yeah, that's it exactly. But how did you know?
I heard another story, kind of like that one.
When?
In the freezer?
What? The freezer?
Yeah, June told me.
Ice that doesn't melt at room temperature, huh?
Yeah, we also learned about some Ice Nine.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, hold up. I feel like I can remember something. It's right there.
Do you know about Ice 9?
Ice 9? Ice 9. Ice 9. Ice. That's it. I remember now. That woman, she's on this boat.
That woman?
Alice!
Who's Alice?
Come on. The woman who won't melt at room temperature.
Huh?
You know how the Titanic sank on April 15th, 1912, right?
For the third or fourth time, yes, we do know this now.
Yeah, more than 1,500 people died. Worst maritime accident in history. What about it?
Did you hear about the boat that was sent to collect the dead bodies?
I think that was the RMS Carpathia, right?
Junpei. Junpei. How do you know this?
It was a cruise liner, just like the Titanic.
No, that was the ship that picked up the survivors. The ship that collected the dead bodies was the CS McKay Bennett. The McKay Bennett showed up on April 17th, 2 days after the accident. It set out from Halifax, a port in Canada, and recovered 306 bodies. The Atlantic that far north was really cold. It would have to be for there to be icebergs and stuff. Anyway, the bodies they pulled out of the water were frozen solid.
This isn't a very nice story. So, what happened next?
Well, they say the McKay Bennett recovered something more than just dead bodies.
Yeah, this is people who basically live for trivia night. Like, they have a rotation of, like, a few restaurants that they go to, and, you know, they just, every night, they play some trivia.
There were various bits of stuff floating around in the water. Things the drowned had carried with them, or stuff that dislodged as the ship sank.
I'm so sorry, Mozu.
One of the things they found was a coffin.
A coffin?
Yeah, a wooden one. The craftsman who made it must have been pretty skilled. It wasn't just a wooden coffin. It was all wood. No nails, no reinforcements, no gaps in the wood anywhere. The thing was airtight.
Isn't there like a Japanese kind of craftsmanship thing where you basically slot together all this wood?
The crew got pretty curious about what might be inside it and opened it up.
Also, yeah, Mozu, it's exactly like this. Like, only it's a case of the classes don't make sense, but also it's test day, so you have to answer questions based on this.
I had to get a wedge and hammer it open. It was so big. Inside, they found a woman. Or, I guess you should say, they found the dead body of a woman.
Yeah, but, like, put together by tension, and they're just really, really specifically cut in a way that basically they all kind of slot together with minimal gaps, and they don't really necessarily need nails or anything.
Her hair was thick and black, and her skin rich brown with no blemishes or signs of decomposition. They say that she looked gorgeous, like a goddess. She was obviously dead, but everyone who looked at her said she just looked like she was sleeping. Her skin was so lifelike, she looked like she might wake up any minute. And she didn't, though. Like the rest of the bodies they found, she was frozen solid. Eventually, the McKay Bennett finished searching and returned to Halifax. The 306 bodies were unloaded and taken ashore. However, it was warm enough that they began to thaw. They say that the stink was horrible, but there was one body that didn't thaw, and that was...
The girl in the coffin!
That's right. Everybody thought for sure that she'd melt and start to rot like the rest of them eventually, but weeks passed and nothing happened. And a month passed, and another. It was summer, and she was still frozen solid. After a while, people started to say she was some sort of miracle. Rumors about her started to spread. People came to visit Halifax from all over. After a while, people started to call her All Ice, Alice. Of course, those rumors didn't last long.
Why?
Well, she up and disappeared. One day Alice was there, the next day she wasn't. They say someone snuck into where they were keeping her and stole the body. With the body gone, the rumors followed pretty quickly. After a while, no one remembered her. You might be able to find something about her if you could find a newspaper from back then, but that's about it.
Wait, you just said that she was on this boat.
Yeah, I did. Alice has got to be somewhere on this ship.
Based on...
Now why the hell would you say something like that?
Because I know.
And just what is it you know?
What happened to Alice after she was stolen?
Alright, tell me. What happened to Alice?
Well, around that time, the word was that there was a special black market in New York. All millionaires from all over the world. I've heard that Alice went up for auction there. The person who won the auction was Lord Dashiell Gordain.
The person who became obsessed with the
Heard that
Titanic.
name before, right?
Lord Gordain. Oh, isn't he the guy who bought the Gigantic? The Titanic's sister ship?
Yeah, that's him. Although I guess he hadn't done that yet.
What do you mean?
Gordain bought Alice in 1912. 4 years later, in 1916, he bought the Gigantic. And he hid Alice somewhere on the Gigantic. But nobody knows where. He died in 1931, and apparently he died without ever telling anyone where Alice was hidden.
However, what?
Well, he did have one close friend who asked him, "Where is Alice?" And he said, "Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge beneath the navel of the Gigantic."
What the hell is that? Is it some kind of riddle?
Yeah, right?
Your guess is as good as mine. So that's it. Whatever you think, I believe it. She's hidden somewhere on the Gigantic. In other words, she's hidden somewhere on this ship.
Hey! What are you two doing over there? Stop wasting time and get over here!
I'm glad that she waited for the end of the story to, interrupt us.
Okay, we're coming.
Jeez!
Yeah, so anyway, that's the story. It might be useful someday. Don't forget it.
Alice.
That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. They say that she was frozen.
Let it go.
The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way through to when it got put on the Titanic, even though it was carried through the desert, her body never melted.
Then was that Egyptian priestess Alice? Did the water in her body become Ice Nine?
No, that's nuts. There's no way somebody like that could exist.
Yeah, exactly. Well, anyway, now we have some liquids. So we got our good old white light here. Blue light turned on. We got red. And then... oh. And then purple. So now, all three of these are open. Excellent. That's no nose, it's a stomach. Now then, so we have all these parts. Time to give some to Lucy. So yeah, this is an interesting puzzle because the solution... you just swap everything but the heart. And our reward is the key. Finally. Time to get the heck out of here.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, what's up?
Where's Clover?
Huh? Oh, god damn it. Where the hell did she go? Okay, just hold on a minute. I'll go get her.
Sure thing.
Now who's the one stolen?
What's wrong? Come on, let's get out of here. What are you doing? Did you want to come back here and say goodbye to John? Hey, Clover, can you hear me?
My brother might be dead.
Hey, Greenie. Hope you're doing well.
Huh?
That's why we couldn't find him. If he's dead, I'm going to be next.
What are you talking about? What's wrong with you?
You know, it's a good thing we got a Clover bookmark.
Oh, yeah. It's in my pocket somewhere. Here it is. A 4-leaf clover. Hey, did you know? Each leaf means something. Hope, faith, love, and luck. That's what a 4-leaf clover stands for. Take it. Use it as a good luck charm.
Yeah, Greenie's incoming, oh no!
Listen to me, Clover. No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that's to have faith and to have love. If you can remember all of those, that'll bring you good luck. Snake, I mean, your brother, he's not dead. He's alive, somewhere. I'm sure of it. You've just gotta believe in that.
You gotta believe.
Thank you.
Now come on. Seven's waiting for us at the exit.
Wait, before we go, there's one thing I want to ask you.
What's that?
What do you think when you hear the word experiment?
What?
Oh.
Yeah, what kind of question is that,
Guess
Clover?
it was just a coincidence then. I mean, that you knew about the 4-leaf clover.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't want to be a jerk, but you are making less than no sense right now.
Oh, no. It's nothing. Just forget about it.
Oh, don't give me that. You really think I could just drop this? What is this experiment you were talking about?
You promise you won't tell anyone?
Cross my heart.
Really?
Really?
I can trust you, right?
Sure.
Of course you can.
Okay then. I'll tell you. I'll tell you what happened on this ship 9 years ago.
Wait. On this ship?
Yeah, this ship. It was an experiment to test some sort of psychic thing. Communicating through these fields that you can't see.
Oh no.
Fields that you can't see?
Like, think about this. This is John, right? But is he really John?
Huh?
Isn't this like Locke's socks? Or the ship of Theseus?
See, I'd heard of the ship of Theseus, but I always forget about this lock socks nonsense.
You don't know? You haven't heard of those paradoxes?
No?
Really? Okay, well pay attention then. This is how Locke's socks work. Let's say I've got a pair of socks. They're my favorite socks. One of them gets a hole in it. What would you do if that was your sock, Junpei?
Well, I'd pitch it, I guess.
But it's your favorite pair of socks.
Yeah, but it's my favorite pair of socks. Also, hey, thank you for the raid, Roxen. Ooh, playing Final Fantasy XIV. Hell yeah. You love to see it.
Come on, who loves their socks that much?
It doesn't matter. Just suppose you do love them that much.
Well, I guess then I'd patch it.
But what if another hole opens?
I'd add another patch, I suppose.
What if another hole opened after that?
Another patch, I guess?
Well, let's say you just keep adding new patches. Until eventually, the original cloth of the sock is totally gone.
Speaking of adding patches, what were you up to on Final Fantasy XIV, Roxen? Were you playing the new patch?
Once you get to that point, can you really say they're the same socks you started with?
Well, that's tough. So, that's the Locke socks thing?
Ooh, heck yeah.
Yeah, the ship of Theseus is a lot like it.
Hey, I've been without my computer for probably about close to 2 months now. So I haven't been subscribed, unfortunately. So I'm a little bit behind.
The ship of Theseus. If you keep fixing the damaged parts of a ship, eventually it ends up with none of the parts it started with. Can you really say that ship is the same one you started with? And what if you took all the old parts from the first ship and built another one somewhere else? Then which ship is the real ship of Theseus? The one you repaired, or the one you built with all the original parts? Hey, do you think it's the same?
What's the same?
These guys. Is this John, or is it Lucy now?
John's head and heart are both his, but apart from those and a single arm, the rest of his body was once Lucy's.
We're just like these mannequins. Think about it. The cells in our body change every day. Old ones die and new ones are born.
Uncommented. I'm afraid that you're late. You've missed at least 2 history classes, 2 chemistry classes, and now biology,
Maybe part of my arm is made of stuff from a fish I ate once.
and at least 1 digital root. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to fail you.
Or maybe part of your right side is made from a cow you ate. If you take it a little further, those cows and fishes are made from something else too, right? That's how we're all connected.
Yes, it'll all be on the test.
Through fields that can't be seen with the naked eye.
Hey, what the hell is taking you two so long? How long are you gonna make me wait? We don't have time to screw around. Oh? What were you two doing? Was this some sort of secret meeting?
No, it wasn't. We were just
Just...
playing with the mannequins.
Clover, is that really the best you could come up with?
Huh?
Let's go, Junpei.
Playing with mannequins, huh? Didn't know you were into that kind of thing, Junpei.
You're a dick. Alright, I'm gonna open it now. Is that cool?
You don't need to keep asking, just do it, alright?
Fine then.
And with that,
Alright, let's get going.
Hey man, what's up with you? You're so serious, you know? Can't you sound more happy, you know, get a little excited?
Not really.
My brother might be dead. I'm going to be next.
Like hell I can. Not after hearing something like that.
finally, we found the exit.
Here too, huh?
And I suppose, having done 2 escape rooms, well, 2.5, it's about time for us to say goodbye. Thank you all for coming today, you know, even if you're, you know, just lurking or, you know, any of that. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I believe I'm gonna go ahead and we'll go raid Cider. Oh, thank you for being here, Mozu. You know, I'm just happy to, you know, give y'all something to do to help give you a good Thursday. Theoretically, I could come up with a raid message, but realistically, I don't know. Just go be a pest decider. That's good enough.